Shit, the fans in the shot.
Oh shit. A little extra, right? Well, it's your wedding day. You're supposed to be extra. This is the one time where you can just be over the top. But before we get into that, welcome to my channel. This is The World According to Jamie Nicole. I'm Jamie Nicole, and in today's video, I want to help all you brides-to-be. I just want to give you the lowdown real quick on some things that you should consider for your big day. Congratulations, first of all. You about to be a married woman. First things first, obey your thirst. Cause I got this Sprite shirt on. Anyway, I said we were getting into the video. Number one, proper planning prevents piss poor performance, darling. So what that means is give yourself some time. When you give yourself time, what it allows you to do is obviously have greater consideration for the details and the things that matter to you. I'll tell you, in my experience, the bouquet, I just figured, oh, I'll just grab a couple orchids, a few calla lilies, it's no big deal. I won't say it was like a hand-me-down bouquet. I thought it was beautiful, but I literally made my bouquet myself, and had I issued more time to it, it would have been something more so that I had in mind. I'm a big fan of calla lilies, so that would have been pretty. But I had some really nice like white garden roses, and they were nice. Even with the cake, my husband and I wanted a sleek all-white cake with gold leaf detail, and what happened was all of the bakeries in New Orleans where we got married actually did not carry the gold leaf, so that means they would have had to ship it in, and there were special fees associated with that. So these are things I'm not knowing that, you know, take a considerable amount of time. Even with my dress, luckily it actually fit me as it came, but you know, you'll need time for alterations and all kinds of things. So definitely give yourself time so that you can breathe and feel all vengeance and just feel lovely and not feel so pressed. Second thing that I want to urge you to do is start budgeting now. Like right now, it's never too early to start saving money. Unless you just rich and you just got it like that, kudos to you, girlfriend. That will just alleviate some of the pressure. As the time approaches to leave different deposits and pay certain fees, you won't feel so anxious. Okay, number 3, start spreading the news. When you create that guest list and you and your fiance can establish who it is that you want there, then you can get the word out. I know for us, we were very informal with our approach, which is great because we don't need all the frills and thrills and all that extra stuff. But we did have our wedding in New Orleans, which is out of town for us, and for our family and friends also. It's spreading the news and getting the word out to those who are close to you. That'll give them more time to consider travel and booking their rooms and different things like that. So, ooh, this one is a big one, y'all. Number 4, remember your spouse. Well, I guess they're not technically your spouse yet, but remember your fiance. He's more than just a fiance. Like, if you're getting married because you love your person and not just because you want the title of being a wife, you love your person, you love your man. So you need to consider him in this time. I know when we're the bride-to-be and we're feeling all, you know, all kinds of excitement about what we believe to be my big day, it's really y'all's day, right? So you definitely want to embrace your fiance in this time. Listen to him, consider the things that he has to say and the perspective that he has, and don't lose sight of that. We celebrate this day and we're so excited for what the day means, but remember, you about to be married. That's about to be your whole husband. He's gonna be a wife now. So yeah, keep your man in mind. Don't make him feel like you've forgotten him or that he doesn't matter, because after that day, it's just gonna be you and him, and you don't want him looking at you all like over it, right? And he's like low-key resentful on the inside, and deep down like this is here, and then he's here with it and he's mad. Next tip, don't get scared or peer pressured or whatever kind of pressured into getting everything wedding. It's very easy to get caught up in this swoon of everything has to be wedding oriented, and I need the cake display, and I need the runner for the ground, and I need the boutonniere for the guy. Let me tell you something. You best do what's best for you, boo-boo, okay? It will drive you crazy. You turn into another woman, and maybe one you're not gonna be liking, or that others not gonna like. My husband and I kept it very simplistic, very raw, and very true to the space. So like I mentioned before, we got married in New Orleans, at the New Orleans City Park it was, and that place has great bones. It's beautiful. It has great structures that are innately very beautiful. So maybe that's something you can consider when you're thinking about your venue. So things that have just natural raw beauty and are pleasing to the eye inherently, that'll take some of the pressure off. Because let me tell you, it's enough pressure already. I don't know what you got going on in your family. Anything that will alleviate some of the pressure is going to make you feel great. Oh, I know I said the last one was a big one, but this one is a big one. Have you a person to look out for you on your wedding day? Unbeknownst to me, this would actually be my sister-in-law. She really came through and she cut for me on my wedding day, and I cannot thank her enough for that. Every girl believes that it's going to be her best friends and her bridesmaids. And on the day of, there are so many moving pieces and there are so many things going on and errands to run and last minute details to square away. And my sister-in-law, Precious, I thank you, girlfriend. She really had my back. My best friend was getting her makeup done in the time that I actually was getting dressed because the makeup artist wound up falling a little behind. So she wasn't able to help me dress. But my sister-in-law, man, she saved the day. Also, a couple of my cousins helped me out too. So my sister-in-law is like zipping the dress. My cousin is like attaching the belt for me. My other cousin is helping me to strap my shoes on. And my sister-in-law is taking my rollers down. Like, there are so many things happening at one time. And you want to be perfect, okay? You want to come down that aisle or get out of that car or come down them stairs. And you just want to be like, "Ew, hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm doing mighty fine." I mean, you just want to feel beautiful and you want to feel like perfect. So you definitely need people there to have your back and to help you in your getting ready process. And also, I will mention my best friend, when we pulled up to the venue and it was time to get out of the Rolls Royce, she was actually there to help like fluff my dress out, establish my train, help to reassert my veil. Your dad, maybe who's walking you down the aisle, or a brother, a cousin, or somebody, an uncle or something, they ain't thinking about that. They don't even know those details. They don't know, so you need your best friend, or you need your girl, or you need somebody who you trust that knows or has an eye for detail to help you out in that time. Another one is expect for things to go wrong. I know we stress that this day has to be perfect, and we stress it so much that we wind up stressing ourselves out sometimes. So expect for things to go wrong, because they will. And if you can anticipate that some things will go contrary to how you plan them, it will help you to stay more relaxed in that time. I know perfection is something that we seek on that day, but believe you me, things that you don't even know that will go wrong or that could go wrong, I mean, they just pop up. And it feels good to have anticipated that already, because what you can do is remain calm, collected, and just stay your beautiful self, and just let that just oh well, because I'm on fleek, okay? Hair is on fleek, skin is on fleek, dress fitting, breathe, stretch, shape, let it go. Okay, so here's another helpful tip. Do not pressure your bridal party, your friends, your sisters, your girlfriends, whoever from college that you just called on now so that you can make up a full looking set of bridesmaids, whoever it is. Y'all do not put the pressure on them girls like that. You don't want to press them to where they feel turned off, or they feel like, why am I even doing this? This is a beautiful day and you want to create beautiful memories. So a part of that is really keeping your attitude in check, just keeping your spirits lifted. You want to be happy and you want that to reflect, in your bridal party. The worst thing would be to take pictures and everybody has a grimace face where they looking upset because you done just been bossy. So just be nice and be loving, and remember and consider how you would want to be treated if you were there to support your friend. Okay, another thing that I'm going to tell you is be sure to eat. Girl, when they tell you that it's going to be difficult for you to eat on your wedding day, that they are not lying. They create like a little cutaway for you and your husband to eat, sign your certificate, getting married. It's 1 on 2 on y'all 1, so that you have long enough to eat, breathe, stretch, shake, let it go. And then you're welcome to join your guests after that. Whenever you join in with everybody who's there to celebrate you, they want to take pictures, they want to dance, they want to have fun, take selfies and all that kind of stuff. So you definitely do want to eat, because before you know it, the whole night will have passed and all that money that you spent on catering, you don't even know how the crab cakes taste. Okay, This is going to be my last one. Bonus tip: the more details that you and your fiance are able to square away and to solidify between each other, the better. Sometimes you'll see facets and sides to people that you didn't know were there. Sometimes people can be very sensitive, assertive, and kind of aggressive with their point of view and what they think you ought to do. In creating the guest list, my husband and I had decided on a very intimate number of 75. You got this person that feels like this person ought to be invited. You got this person that don't feel comfortable unless this person can come. And it's just like, whoop, boop, boop. It's easy for people to lose sight on what this truly is. And what it truly is a union between you and your person. So don't let that undue pressure sway you left or right. And it's funny because you would never like think that those things would be a thing. So watch out for that, girl. I'm just telling you. So I hope that you have found this video helpful. I know I would have liked to know these things when it was my go around, but God is good. We are married and we are happy. So if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel so that you can stay involved and stay abreast of what's going on. And if you have any questions about what other things to anticipate on your big day, go ahead and leave the comments down below in the comment box. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace. This is your time to stretch your stuff and to feel beautiful and be beautiful and carry beautiful and present beautiful and just bam, 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 bam to the haters. Bam to the haters. Bam to the haters. You better flick that hair, girl. You better